test. 1-2.
On the floor for Massac County.
Welcome
11,
back to Eagle basketball.
Number 13, Hunter Boggs. Number 21,
They're getting the announcements for the JV. We'll give you a brief apology for the Egyptian game. We got there, set everything up, could not locate power, didn't have a table, didn't have a place to light and start our nest. Crawled into the bleachers, nothing but live wires sticking around, and any plug had a plug in it. Ran those down, they went to the scoreboard and the clock controls. Finally got 3 cords laid, got power, and couldn't get internet in there. So our apologies, we struggled. We tried to even do a record. Christian Bullock did a heck of a job trying to work it out. We'll record it and bring it to you later, but we couldn't get that to work either. But we are back, and we're live. 7-minute quarters, and we're ready to start here. Vienna High School JV versus Massac County JV. Massac will inbounds the ball, number 25. And I do not have a 25 on here. We'll get those names to you here shortly. I have a 25, Connor Winans. Number 35, I don't have a 35 either. Inside the 35, a little shot up and good. Number 35 listed on the varsity team. There is not one of those either. We'll try to figure that out by halftime, perhaps. For Vienna, it's Jonathan Green, Dayton Nichols, Sean Akery, Tommy Hohubner, Cato Marcato Constante. That's out of bounds Vienna, by the way. First turnover. And that's the 5, Jonathan Green. I don't know if I mentioned him. We're in a man-to-man, looks like. We'll stop pull-up by number 21. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. And I don't have a number 21 listed as well. I don't know what's going on with this roster they gave me. Tommy Hohubner in the block up against their big fella. Over to Nichols, right side. He drives, tries to get inside to Green, but he travels. And that'll be our second turnover. Massac with a 4-point lead. Number 11 there for Massac is not listed as well. We got a foul. It's going to go, I believe, against Dayton Nichols. No, foul is on number 10. Yeah, Dayton Nichols, his first foul. And number 21, lack of a name. I have a Reid Martin listed on the varsity with that name. First one's good. Second one's up and no good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds, going to go east. Vienna inbounds to looks like it's going to be a full court press. It's his own press. Up, turned over. They threw it away. That's 3 turnovers early in this game for Vienna. Turnover, Massac. Skip pass over to Cato, top of the key to Hohubner. Hohubner back to Green. Wants somebody to handle the ball. Akery says, I'll take it. Man to man. Akery on the dribble. Nothing happening there. Gives it to Cato. Constante drives, kicks it over to Nichols. Up. Oh, and it's calling it blocked. And stolen out of bounds, but an almost saved by Tommy Hohubner. Appreciate the effort, but came up empty on the steal. And I'm scoping the player jerseys. None of these numbers match up, folks, so I apologize for Massac or any Massac fans. Ryan is still in the man-to-man. 13, nothing but Aaron, big number 35, with the putback. 7-0. Massac. Vienna trying to figure out some kind of offense. Holger pulls up a little 12-footer, and it's good. Nice set shot. First basket for Vienna tonight. A little drive, penetration, no good. Can't fault the effort. And Cato will bring the ball down. Kicks back to Sean Akery. Top of key, inside the three. Off the rim, no good. Massac. And almost stolen away by Akery. Stripped away by Akery. Picked up by Massac, and a layup. And good by number 11. Number 11 for Massac. Inside to Green, goes left, back right. Right pass to Nichols. He gets a Holder set up for another little 10-footer, and it's in and good. Tommy O'Huner's got it dialed in this afternoon. And it's a 9-4 game. Try to go inside to their big guy. Low floater, left hand, no good. Rebound, Jonathan Green. Clears it out to Holhuner. Back over to Marcato, and we're going to set something up here and try to close the gap. Jonathan sets a big screen out front. Back to Green all by himself just inside the three. Won't take it. Nichols goes left. Drives. Nothing happening. Pass. Hand on it by Massac. Goes out of bounds. And Massac's got a couple substitutions. Let's see if their numbers are listed. 34 and 12. I got 12 Luke Maurer and 12 Luke Meyer. And 42, John Steffensen, a 6'3" freshman. So at first mass break, it's 9-4, visiting Massac County Patriots. Our live switcher's back, so we may be able to mix up the shots now for you. We've been running Christian sideways, backwards, forwards, whatever direction we can get him, and then stopping and sitting back the other direction every chance we get. No bathroom breaks for Christian. Oh, he had to run up and get the Commons feed going. And yet another turnover for the Eagles. It's 4 thus far in the first quarter. 4 turnovers, a couple baskets at least there. Feinstein, looks like they're in more of a 2-3 zone, out of the man-to-man, trying to stop those little lofts. Feeds inside the big guy. We'll try to get his name for you. That's 34. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Passes it way high out of bounds. And that's a second turnover on Massac. Vienna inbounds the ball with full court pressure. Akery's going to... Nope, not needing him. Cato's got it all the way down. Over in the corner to Akery. Akery looks over to Nichols. At the 3 line, skips it back out to Akery. He goes left, gets it back to Nichols. Nichols to Marcato. Back to Marcato, top the key from Green. Now a little Globetrotters action out front here. Nichols, nice move, baseline, goes up, doesn't get the basket to fall. And we're going the other way. Nothing happening, tied up, we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Vienna. That'll be a turnover for Massac. Good pressure by Massac on the inbounds. Nichols with it. Cato clears the press, breaks it down. Middle, goes left side, back to the center key. Over Holdhuber, fakes, goes to driver. Over to Green, ball gets away, gets it back, drives to the bucket, and he's fouled. 2 shots. Foul will be on, I believe, number 35. Yeah, number 35, their big guy. Don't have his name yet. His first foul, team second. And Jonathan Green goes to the line for 2. First one's good for Jonathan. Jonathan will be starting football practice. I think their games start pretty soon, but he's dual sport. Big kid, strong. Second shot's up, a little short, won't go. 9-5. Massac trying to set up now against this different zone look, and another pass out of bounds. And now they've tied Vienna with 4 turnovers. Cato inbounds the ball with full court pressure, no problem bringing it down. Goes right side, looks inside to Green, not there. Nichols, top of the key. He'll look the same way, he gets to Green. He's strong, power move in, nothing happening. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Massac when they try to clear it out. Yeah, nice pass inside by Acre to Green. Jonathan Green with the easy bucket on the inlet pass, and it's now a 9-7 game. Massac really yet to have a good look on the basket since this zone defense took over. There's the first one, and number 11 cashes in on that, his second bucket for the night, and it's 11-7, 4-point game. Marcato setting play up over the right side to Green. Nichols flashes inside, nothing happening there. Holdhuber cutting, skip pass over to Cato instead. Back over to Holdhuber, another little 10-foot look, but chooses to wait. Back to Acre. Acre in the right side, a little floater, too hard. No good, rebound Massac, 20 seconds. Oh, nice look inside. And then, Jonathan Green's going to get him with a foul. And number 11 will shoot 2. Jonathan Green with his first foul, team second. 1 on Dayton Nichols and 1 on Jonathan Green. Number 11 to the free throw line. First bucket's up and no good. Into the game, Nelson Bundren. Not the tallest guy on the court, but the best feet in defense. And some. Second one for 11 is up and good. It's now 12-7. Oh, ball gets away from Acre with 7 seconds. Goes to Massac. Green with a nice block off the board. And a rebound, and we got maybe a poke in the eye there. I'm going to take a quick break and try to get some of these names fixed if I can. think that's Isaac Smith, 1-5. And that was Buddy Clay with the miss. Good to see Buddy in there. Nelson Bundren with a big rebound. It's back out to Isaac Smith. Also in the game, besides Buddy and Nelson and Isaac Smith, is number 14. We got to travel. Number 14, Sam Wright. 3, 4, 5, that's him. No, they were down here. We just moved that placard up there. Yeah. Yeah, we got power down here. 25. Buying a little 2-3 trap, tries to go inside to their big man, and I'm going to take just a moment, folks, help the visiting team get some set up here for their live stream. They're a little late. We have a drop cord over here too if you guys need it. Nelson Bundren almost with another rebound. This time a defensive one. He's getting in there and hustling with the trees and getting some rebounds. Has a 21 with a long three. Makes it 15-7, Massac. And that's a turnover on Vienna. Didn't get to see all of it, but we're back. Massac inside of their big, probably about a 6'4" fella. We'll get a name here. Ran it over the scoreboard to try and get some name and number clarifications while we were in between quarters. Oh, and that ball stripped away by Vienna. Constante is up with the rebound with a loose ball. And we turned it. Oh, nope. It's going to stay here. Won't be a turnover. Turnovers, by the way, are now 6 for Vienna, 5 for Massac County. 15-7. And Vienna inbounds the ball in their half. Over to Isaac Smith. Spots up for a three. No good. Rebound. Spot 4. Comes up Massac. Number 11's faked the three, drove the lane, back out for the spot up for number 25. No good. Rebound, fought 4. Back to kicked out to 25, out to 21 for the three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Vienna. Oh, I don't think Cato had to throw that back. I think he could have grabbed it. And knocked out of bounds by Nichols. Good hustle. Huebner back in the game for Marcado Constante. Massac inbounding the ball under their forecourt. Out front to 21. Back over to 25. 25 into 35. Oh, turnaround jumper good. And that's his third bucket. Tommy Huebner with a little floating layup. Fade. Nice. And that's 6 points, I believe, now for Tommy Huebner. Marlon Bird officiating, says that'll stay here, boys. Daniel Dahmer entering the game for Vienna for Nichols, and that's going to be our first mass break. Let me see if we can get somebody to retrieve the updated names here at halftime. Can't step away any longer than that to try to get it straightened out. Be interesting to see how Buddy Clay managed, if they can get him posted up in there, how he can manage against this bigger, taller, more physical matchup for him. But for now, Massac inbounding the ball under their basket, trying to run a good play, and they certainly do. Get 11. It's a nice shot, no good. Jonathan Green with a rebound. And he'll get it out to Isaac Smith. Over to, no, and he almost throws it away. 3:36 to play in the half, 17-9 Massac. And it goes out of bounds off Vienna. That's their 7th turnover in this first half. 5 for Massac. Good inbounds defense. Little floater by number 11, no good. Buddy tried to rebound, gets it over the back finally after the second time. He had his man blocked out, but he's just about a foot taller, and he got the first tip. And then the second time, Buddy backed him up a little more, and the guy reached over and he got a foul. Sub coming in for is Leighton Dillard, number 32 for Massac. That number matches up with the name. He takes place of their big guy, 35, with 6 points in the game, 1 foul. Vienna trying to handle his full court pressure. It's been tough. Clay back over to Smith on the fast break, throws it away. And that's 8. Massac converts quickly. Isaac Smith with a long 3, no good. Buddy fights for the rebound and he gets it, kicks it out to Dahmer. He passes, rather than shoots, passes on the shot. Ends up in Green's hand. Jonathan Green dribbles around the top of the key. Looks to go inside, ain't there. Over to Sam Wright. Sam doesn't have anything going. Back to Dahmer. 2 minutes, 13 seconds, 10-point deficit. Vienna struggling to get into anything going here offensively. Looking at a different set. Pulls Buddy Guy out front. No one's driving, penetrating, and they pass it away. It's 9 turnovers now, and it ends up in another Massac quick bucket, this time by number 21. Number 21 is his name. And Buddy Clay helps him break the inbounds pass down the middle. Over to the right to Sam Wright. His shot's up and no good. Massac with a rebound and on the offensive move. 3, no good. Big bounce on the rebound. Buddy Clay up with it. Buddy is in there battling for the boards. And Dahmer will bring it down with about 1:20 to play. Isaac Smith won't take the 3. Jonathan Green looking inside to Buddy. Get it in there to him, Jonathan. He's going to take it in there on his own, and oh, he gets a block. And he's lucky he did when he did, because the second bump, he sent him for a loop. They're making up. Everything's good. And there's going to be 2 substitutions for both Vienna and Massac. And for Vienna, I'll at least give you an update there. It's Sean Aker back in the game and Dayton Nichols. Isaac Smith and Daniel Dahmer out. 1 minute and 11 seconds to play. 21-9. Akery with a little post up for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Jonathan Green. Not much room, just pivot, but he gets it up. No good. Rebound fought for, and looks like Jonathan tried to overcorrect for that missed bucket and picked up his second foul. 1 minute, 2 seconds left to play. Massac with a 21-9 lead. Tommy hobbling a little bit. Was Tommy hobbling a little bit just then? just making a comment. It looked like Tommy Hoyubner was getting ready to check in and went back to the bench. And I told his dad, looks like he's hobbling a little bit. And he said, no, just a little stiff when he gets up. We both looked at each other and winked, said, yeah, about like me and you. But he's only, what, 16? 14, I'm corrected. Dad's running the camera for us, so tight shots right now. So if he falls asleep and stays on one side of the court to watch his son shoot a layup, you'll know why. 23 seconds. Massac wants the final bucket in this half. And I will scramble as soon as this half quarter's over to try to get an update on the Massac County players' names and their uniform numbers. Skip pass far side and back inside. It was a nice effort, but it ended up in a turnover. Turnovers are now 9 Vienna, 6 for Massac. 6.7 seconds for Vienna. Sean Acres bringing it down. 4, 3, 2, and a long three floater, no good, and that'll end it for the first quarter, and I'll be right back, hopefully with some updated jersey numbers and names for Massac County. Okay, brief visit with Massac scorekeeper. Got some updated names and some point totals for you. I'm missing one basket for Vienna because I have a total of 9 on the board and I come up with 7. That's 6 points for Tommy Hoyubner and 1 free throw for Jonathan Green. I'm missing a bucket for someone. For Massac, I have 2, 4, 6 points for number 35, Ian Higgerson. Ian Higgerson is a 6'4" sophomore. He's the big fella inside I've been talking about. Reid Martin, number 21, is a 6'2" sophomore. He has 5 points. Reid Mcewen, number 11, been penetrating well. Nice drives to the bucket. had trouble finishing. He has 7 points, leading their scoring. And number 34 was Jackson Lee, and I'll try to call their names out from here on best I can. Interesting thing here, fun fact, if you will, is there has been not one three-pointer to fall tonight. I have seen one attempt for Massac and none for Vienna. We've had a couple right at the three-point line, but just inside it. I do believe maybe the other bucket was Sean Acree, but I can't be for sure, so we're going to assign that to Sean Acree. I believe that was early in the game when he was trying to get some names sorted out, or maybe while he was trying to help the visitors get their live stream and the radio station, as I believe it is now, set up for the varsity game. I was chatting with Coach Hoffman before the game. He's had a couple of boys that's been outstanding ball players. This year he has a freshman son. Let me get his name here. Isaac Hoffman, he'd be number 24. He's a 6-foot freshman. And Ron Ellis was telling me before the game that Coach had even told him that had he been able to, he could have started him last year as an 8th grader. It's how good he is. He's having a heck of a year. Coach said he's a smart kid, understands the game well, uses the entire court, sees the court well, good passer, quick, and just all-around good ball player. And will be fun to watch tonight. Hope you get a chance to enjoy his skill set. And Vienna Eagles boys, the season's, well, it's dwindling down for everyone, but hope you really get to savor these last couple of games. Big homecoming week for Vienna High School. The homecoming Saturday, Christian, tomorrow. You got a date yet? I'm not doing anything. I was just wondering. For this game, I think the biggest thing for Vienna, besides this 11 or 12-point deficit, is just not being able to really get into any kind of particular flow on the offense. Tommy Hohubner has looked good and had several good looks at the basket and capitalized on every one of them. I don't know if it's the pressure up front, top of the key, that's got the offense just a little bit on its heels. But expect to see something a little different here in the second half after getting a chance to talk about it, discuss it. As well, Massac will probably have some time to regroup when they were in there and have their own counter plan for just anything we may try to throw at them. But a few players that I've really not seen much of tonight. We didn't see Buddy Clay start tonight, but we did see, stand by one moment.
Where's that roster you were going to get them? I'll put it on the scorer's bench. Gave it to him first thing. Hold it, throw it on.
David Hill was up in the booth for just a minute there, just checking on the roster situations and making sure everything was good for the varsity game. And Ron Ellis usually comes up with a score sheet for us to use for the varsity game, so I'm assuming that'll be right. While the Vienna starters not out loosening up or shooting, they're sitting on the bench, but they're not just sitting. It looks like they're discussing and comparing notes. I'll be honest with you. They're not just playing around. They're talking and pointing certain player and discussing some strategy. So maybe they're contemplating what the coach talked about during half and what they may do to turn this second half around. We'll be right back with live action in about 2 minutes. Had to fight the turtle man and go yee, 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 yee. Live action, 2 minutes. We'll be right back. And high school cheerleaders making their way into the gymnasium. Has anybody give us an update on how they did in their competition? Christian? No? I thought you might have an inside scoop with a cheerleading squad there. No? On that nursing class? Okay. I believe it'll be Vienna ball inbounds. They'll be going west from right to left in your living room or on your mobile device. And Massac's going to pick up man to man. Then they're already in each other's. They're not 6 foot apart, let's put it that way. Sean Ackrell inbounds against this full court man-to-man. Cato takes it back to Ackrell. Ackrell starts to drive the lane, gets it over to Holhubner, who's had a good night. Penetrates, nice left. Oh, but he didn't finish. Massac with the ball. Number 11, Reid Mcewen. Over to Connor Winans. Back over to Reid Mcewen. Double dribble. Got number 21, that was Reed Martin. 7th turnover for Massac. Vienna with 9 in the first half. Marcado Constante will bring the ball down for Vienna, try to set something up, get some offense started. Gets this man-to-man defense. Nothing happening on the right side. Looks left. Back out top of the key. Over to Green. Green top of the key. He studies it for a minute. Fakes. Goes left. Drives the lane. Gets it stripped away. Gets it back. Puts it up with the left hand, and it's good. And Vienna starts to cut into the lead. The first basket. It's a 10-point game. The ball gets away. Another turnover for Massac. Vienna with a chance to get it into single figures. And they go inside to Sean Ackrell, who powers in. Could not get it to go. Back over to Mcewen. He drives baseline, gets it up, and they're going to give the call to Jonathan Green. I'm not sure I had a vote on that one. So it's going to happen. That's his 3rd foul. First foul of the half for Vienna. Reid Mcewen to the line for Massac. First one's up and no good. Reid Mcewen is a 6-foot junior. His second basket is up. And that one's good. He has 8 points, lead scoring for actually both teams. He'll pick up Marcado full top of the key. It pass inside to Ackrell, get a little fake, and he draws the foul from their Ian Higgerson, number 35. He's a 6'4" sophomore, and is pretty good size young man. He's been big inside so far. It was interesting to see Buddy Clay match up with him if we get a chance. Sean Ackrell's first free throw is no good, and we need all of them we can get now, Sean. Take a little bit off this one here, if you will. He did. 22-12. It's a 10-point lead. Can't seem to get past that hump. That was 34. It's Jackson Lee for Massac. Catch up on some of these names. At number 13, it just could go away, was Hunter Box, a 6'3" freshman. Here comes Vienna. Over to Holhubner, who's been on tonight. Green top of the key. Hand off to Ackrell, did a little drive, little floater, gets knocked out of his hands, retrieves it back. And now Cato will go left side, quick skip pass over to Nichols, little left hand, no good. Little floater was no good, but it's a nice look. And that's back over to Mcewen. Mcewen to Lee. Lee drives. Back out to Mcewen. Skip pass over to 25, Connor Winans. And that basket was up by number 13, Hunter Box, 6'3" freshman. And he's going to, rebound came down. There was a foul, number 20 for Vienna. McCardle picked up his first foul. Be inbounds under the basket for Massac. Will bounce pass to 21. Excuse me. Reid Martin. And his basket was no good. We've still yet to see a three-pointer in this entire game with only one being attempted. Nice ball movement by Vienna. And the turnovers are now even at 10 each. Massac coach, JV coach, let's see, get a name for you. Well, I'm not sure which one it is. That's Isaiah Hart. What's a timeout? (22-14), so an 8-point game. Vienna has closed the gap by 3 in this third quarter with 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. Reid Martin and Connor Winans bringing the ball down for Massac. Over to McEwen. McEwen back out to Jackson Lee. Top of the key, back over to McEwen. He drives, skip pass over to Winans. Inside to Rich Martin, back out. Back over to McEwen. Penetrates, skip pass over to Connor Winans. He drives, tries to get a little baseline pass to Reid Martin, but it goes out of bounds, and that's the 11th turnover. Massac has now taken over the lead in turnovers. And here comes the full court press. It's not a man-to-man now, it's a zone press. Acree skip pass down to sideline, intended for Holhubner, but it didn't have the right angle, and it goes out of bounds. And now it's a toss-up for turnovers. 11 each. Massac with an 8-point lead, 3 minutes in this quarter. Over to Jackson Lee, back over to Winans. Winans to McEwen, top of the key. McEwen looks back over to Winans. He's spotted up for a 3, won't take it. Back top of the key to McEwen. It's pretty much McEwen to Jackson to Winans. Jackson over to Winans. Looking inside to Martin. Skip pass over to Lee. Lee in the corner to McEwen, who drives a little floater baseline with the right hand, and it's good. And that's now 10 points for Reid McEwen. Vienna trying to break the press. Acree has open court, sees it, looks, tries it. Oh, and I don't know how he got that through there. I don't know how he got that pass through that traffic, but somehow he got it to Holhubner, who had a little layup, but he got fouled on the shot. So Dad just said that's a seeing eye pass. It disappears and comes back whenever you want it to, huh? We're getting a mass break. Yeah, that pass, I don't know. It was all red. It went through the legs and through the hands, and Holhubner come up with it and went right to the bucket, but Massac had to get a hand on him and help him along with it. And that foul, I did not see who the foul was on. But Tommy will shoot 2. Chance to pull it within 8 once again. There's lots of homecoming candidate advertisements and paraphernalia around the school right now. Not sure who the leading candidates are. You're not going to tell us who you're going to vote for, are you, Christian? Oh, it's already over? Ah. Well, someone has already been voted king and queen of the Vienna High School establishment. If it was up to me, well, you have to be mortal to be king, Ron. Mortal. I'm immortal. Not to be saying immoral. Tommy Hillhubner sinks his first one. That gives him 7 points for the night, leading Vienna by far. Choice. Second one by Hillhubner. All legs, Dad. And he has 8 on the evening. Some subs in for Massac. Try to keep up with the names here in a little bit. And that gets away. Number 1 in for Massac, 5'10" freshman Andy Garrote. Number 32, I think he's been in there, Leighton Dillard, 6'1" junior. Number 12, Luke Mayer, 5'10" freshman. And he almost trips it. He does. Gets it back out to him for a layup. Acree trying to defend him, and he gets it and one. So that was Luke Mayer, M-A-U-R-E-R. Gets the bucket on the layup, and he'll go to the free throw line shooting 1. Foul was on Sean Acree, his first. Also in for Massac, I have Hubner had his guy blocked out. Had him blocked out, and he went over his back, got the rebound, and then somehow handed that to him, didn't he? Not sure what happened.
What happened there, Chris? He felt bad about going over his back and just give it to him?
He's coming out of the game. Coach is going to have a talk with him. That was Leighton Dillard. Oh, Jonathan Green's basket will not go. It was a nice play. Here comes Massac with 1:56 to play. Stolen by Nichols, but he stepped on the line. Garrote on the right side, back over to Maurer. Maurer's little floater, no good. Rebound, Jonathan Green. Acree in the corner, gets it stolen away by Maurer. Passes to Garrote. Garrote brings it down over to Winans, back inside to 20. The floater is good. Number 20 of the game is Trenton. Number 20, Trenton Dawson, 6'1", junior. He's going to line after making the basket. And he's going to shoot 1 free throw. That one is no good. Rebound, Massac off. Massac going the other way. They had the ball back. Vienna down by 12 again. Acree fouled. 14th foul on Massac, so we'll bring it right back in. Acree will bring the ball down the court, skip pass up to Nichols, who gets it, almost falls down, tries to skip pass it over to Gabe Duncan, yeah. And he's in the game now, and he gets away from him. Another turnover for Vienna. Here we go, 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Over to Maurer, up, 3, first 3, second 3 in the game, first one this half, and it was by Maurer, and it was no good. Rebound was by number 34 going to the line there, Jackson Lee. And he'll shoot 2. 30-16. Vienna now down 14 points here in the third quarter. About where we left off the first half. He must have made did he make the bucket? Shot one. Akers, nice little dish inside the green. He goes up, can't get the basket, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on number 20, Trenton Dawson, his second. And some limited play here. Jonathan Green will shoot 2. With 33 seconds left in this third quarter, and he misses the first one. Jonathan has 3 points so far in the game. Second one is in. Make that 4 now for Jonathan. Maurer skip pass over to Giroux, back over to Winings, back over to Maurer, inside to Dawson. He gets tied up with Dayton Nichols. And its position arrow is Massac way. It'll change the arrow, but it'll stay here with Massac under their goal. 13 seconds. No one wants to shoot a 3. Everybody keeps passing when they post up. Winans winding the clock down. That's Giroux back out of Winans for a long 3 from the volleyball court, in and out, no good. I think that's only 3 3-pointers attempted in the entire game. Coming into the game for Vienna, looks like it's going to be number 14, Sam Wright. Number 34, Nick Johnson. My man, number 44, Buddy Clay. Number 15, Isaac Nichols. And number 1, Daniel Dahmer. Coach Greer giving Jonathan Green some pointers on some of his play. Looks like discussing his shots underneath the basket. And maybe on defending his guy under the basket. Maybe he was using his hands to show like a shot, but I think he was talking about the defender when he's shooting, what he wants him to do. 1 quarter to play, 31-17, 14-point deficit. It's been about 10 to 14 this entire game, at minus the first 2 minutes. But Massac still with man-to-man. Pick up full court. Dahmer in, and first thing, attacks the basket, drives, gets a nice screen and a layup, and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. And I believe that was on Mcewen, number 11. No, it was on number 4. Noah Melcher in for Massac Patriots, his first foul. Daniel will shoot 2. First one is good. And Dahmer on the board. Second one is no good. Rebound Dahmer. Oh, no, stripped back away. It's on the floor. Picked up by Smith. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Johnson. Excuse me, yeah, Nick Johnson. He gets over Gabe Wright, off the glass, no good. Rebound Buddy Guy under the basket, and he's fouled. And I was wanting to see him have to shoot a basket over 35. Ian Higgerson, the 6'4" sophomore, and he did, and he drew the foul, and he almost made it. So good practice for Buddy Clay to have to shoot over someone about 6'4" and a little size on him. So he'll shoot 2. First one is no good. Vienna can't seem to get anything on a roll offensively. Just 2 and 4 here and there. Second one's up and good. Buddy Clay with his only point of the night so far. 31-19. The game is Preston Summers for Massac. Little baseline jumper by, and not sure what just happened there. Wait for the referees. I think he's calling a push foul on Buddy Clay, his first foul. Pushing underneath. And they're saying a two-shot foul for Reid Mcewen. He must have muscled in there and was involved in the rebound somehow. His first one's dead on. He's leading all scoring with 11 now. Second one is up and good. 33-19. Dahmer to break this man-to-man press, and he does easily. He drives all the way down himself. Nice feed inside to Nick Johnson, but he misses it. And the ball gets away. And it's going to go back the other way. So that's a turnover on Vienna. It's 13 to Massac's 13. Preston Summers brings it down for Massac over to Mcewen. Back over to Summers. Skip pass over inside to Higgerson. Stolen by Buddy Clay. Over to Dahmers, and he's fouled as soon as he gets it by Reid Mcewen. And number 11, Reid Mcewen, his first. Team's 8, so we're going to go to the line. And I believe that's Daniel Dahmer that'll go to the line. It is his chance. Pull us within 2 more with a lot of basketball play. 33-19. He needs both these to make it a game. First one's up and in. 33-20. And we got a timeout, White, as just as the coach brings in number 3, Nelson Bundren. Maybe the coach has some kind of a 7-point play here out of Bundren on an inbounds pass, or he's going to. Ron's in the booth. He's got a cartoon for me. He loves his cartoons. Just leave it at that. Daniel's second one's up and good. 12-point game. Vienna with a full court press, and Nelson Bundren's part of it. And he's all over his man. He's the spark plug out front. And that's number 4, had his foot on the line. Noah Melcher tried a long 3, no good. Rebound Mcewen, no good. Rebound, fought for, skipped out, picked up by Summers at the 3-point line, but his feet on it, no good. And he gets away, and Bundren with a hustle and picks the ball up. Base football pass down to Dahmers, who finishes. Long assist for Bundren. And we got 3 men on the floor, and they all just ran into each other, I think. That's Mcewen. Nice sidestep and a lay-in. Nice move. And we got some kind of timeout here. Yeah, Ron just said, saw a cartoon where he said he went into the store and there was a big extra place for you to stand, like these ones we see for COVID now, right? But he said, I've seen too many Roadrunner cartoons to fall for that one. A little levity here in the break. 35-23, 12-point game. Daniel Dahmers came in his 4th quarter and scored 5 points. Almost tied for leading scoring with Vienna. The player's been in the entire game, so we're picking him up full court. 35-23, 12-point game. Oh, Vienna's been inbounds ball. I'm sorry, we're getting picked up full court. Right into Dahmer. Dahmer's going to try to dribble down the baseline again. Goes behind his back, comes around. Nice spin move. Looks over to Gabe Duncan. He goes baseline, a little floater, no good. Rebound, Nick Johnson, little turnaround, soft hands. It's in and good. Looking like a ball team there. Johnson with the first 2 of the game. And it's a 10-point game once again. Melcher over to Higgerson, back to Melcher. He goes right side baseline, stopped by Duncan. Stripped away by Nick Johnson. He gets on the floor behind the back and jump ball from behind the back. That's unusual. And Massac wants a timeout. Coach a little disgusted with a sloppy play there. And once it extinguish any fire that Vienna has going on, it's a 10-point game with 4:45 left to play. Inbounding the ball for Massac. Summers. Back into Mcewen. Dishes to Summers. Bundren all over him. Over to Mcewen. He sees some daylight. Has a stop by Johnson. Back over to Summers. Summers looks inside, outside. Nice little skip pass. Gabe Duncan did a good job with trying to take the block, but the guy got to the left of him. Oh, arch pass to Bundren. He gets it back out to Dahmers. Oh, and Gabe Duncan tried to save it as it went out of bounds, but it went, and that'll be off Vienna. 15-13, Vienna leads on turnovers. It's still a 10-point game. We're in a man-to-man. Igerson goes back inside. Big Nick Johnson stopped that. Back out to Preston Summers, 5'8", freshman, smallest guy out there, but maybe oh, Gabe Duncan took a nice charge and it wasn't called, and that was Noah Melcher for Massac with a bucket. Preston Summers, 5'8" freshman for Massac, is he and Nelson Bundren are matching up, and they're about the same height, wouldn't you say? Dahmers once again dribbling all the way down, goes left side, and it gets touched by Massac and run it as it runs out of bounds. And I believe that's going to be a mass break. During the mass break, got a substitution, Dayton Nichols coming back in the game. He'll be coming in for, looks like Sam Wright, but yeah, he's taking a seat. Some interesting play. Some of the guys you don't see every day. Nick Johnson did a good job. I don't know. See if I don't have a height on Nick Johnson, but he's a freshman and a big guy, and he stopped that 6'4" sophomore that was a handful in the first half. He turned around, went the other way. Nick just stopped him, and he's done a good job of stopping some of the drives before they develop. Gabe Duncan has looked good on the baseline. He took a nice charge that wasn't called. The guy ended up passing before it could have been called, but he's done a good job. Daniel Dahmer has done a fine job breaking this press and attacking the basket, and in 3 minutes of play here in the fourth quarter has picked up 4 or 5 points. And this little spark, we're still down 13. We just can't get over that mountain and get into the single digits and stay there. What you got, Ron? Yeah. Ron's on a meme run here. Vienna inbound the ball with Nichols just in the game. Gets it into Dahmers again. There's baseline. Nothing happening. Back out to Nichols on the baseline. Had a three-pointer, but didn't take it. Ball almost stripped away by Massac. Dahmers in trouble. Gets it back out. Gets it to Bundren. Bundren penetrates. Kicks it back outside, but it gets away from Nichols. The low pass and went between his legs. It was a nice look, but it didn't happen. And that's 16 turnovers for Vienna. Excuse me, that's 15 actually. I had one errant there. Vienna full court. Bundren sticking to his man like glue. I like to watch him play defense. And Marlon Bird says that's just a little too tight there, Nelson. We're going to call personal foul, but don't take it personal. 8 team fouls for Massac this half, 7 for Vienna. So we're going to the line for Massac now, and that'd be number 12, Luke Maurer, 5'10" freshman. He's looked good in there. He has 2 points. One of the few men to shoot a three tonight. Makes the first one of the bonus. And he has 3 points for Massac. Second one's up and good. Massac with probably about their biggest lead in a while, 15 points. Vienna just can't seem to pull a streak together. Little runs here and there, but nothing continuous. Bundren with the ball, back out. Oh, he gets loose from him. And taken back over by Massac. Oh, but he steals it back. He's got it. Oh, it gets away. He picks it back up. Clears it out, way out front to Dahmer. So Nelson said, my fault, I'll get it back for you. And he did. That'll be a turnover both ways. 14 for Massac, 17 for Vienna. Daniel Dahmer is going to the line yet once again in this quarter. It's his 5th free throw shot in this 4th quarter. And the first one's no good. He won't get the bonus. Rebound, fought for. Nichols comes up with a left hand, no good. Rebound, Nick Johnson had it. It's on the floor. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrows Vienna. Well, we could use some of these free throws we missed. And there's Daniel Dahmer with a 3. Oh, he says a 2. His own foot was on the line. And he makes up for that missed free throw. He now has 7 points in this quarter. And he steals the ball now. A breakaway, the layup, easy in there and good. 9 points for Daniel Dahmer in this quarter alone. And he's got his bench fired up. We got 2 minutes of basketball. I don't know that that'll be enough, but he's been a spark plug in this 4th quarter. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points in the 4th quarter. Big night for Daniel Dahmer. He's everywhere. He's breaking the press, driving the lane, at the free throw line. Almost had a 3, but he was just a half-inch past the line. And he's trying to fire his other 4 up, walking back on the court. He's got Gabe Duncan with him, Big Nick Johnson, Big Nelson Bundren, and lefty floater Dayton Nichols. Massac facing full court pressure from Vienna now. They don't want to give up. There's Bundren with his defense. The man gets around him that time, but he catches back up. He turned on the burners. Good footwork, pays off. He's keeping him contained. Nothing easy. Oh, he gets around him to the left, but there's nothing happening as he goes baseline. He draws a foul. Nelson looked a little bit aggravated that he got around him. But that will be his 2nd personal foul. 8th team foul. And that's number 12, Luke Meyer, the 5'10 freshman from Massac. Good-looking young man, playing good ball. His first shot's up and good. I got to say one thing, Massac has been good on their free throws tonight. I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13 free throws, and I only see 3 empty circles. So 10 for 13. His second one's up, and that's 11 for 14. Isaac Smith into the game, and Sam Wright, and Marcado Constante, Jonathan Green, and Tommy Hohubner back in. Minute 40 to play. Isaac Smith, top of the key, looks to set it up over Hohubner right side. Skip pass over to Marcado Constante. Back over to Sam Wright, looks inside, nothing there. Back out to Isaac Smith. Goes left hand, gets away, back under the goal, blocked by number 32, Jackson Lee from Massac. Jonathan Green recovers, goes inside, little shuffle pass over to right, and I was afraid he was going to get the charge there, but he went up strong. Sam Wright squared up, went in strong, didn't get the basket to fall, but he did draw the foul on number 20, Dassinger, and that's his 3rd foul for Massac with a minute 22 left to play. And a 13-point lead for Massac. Sam Wright's going to shoot 2. This first one, no good. We have missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free throws. 4 of them in this quarter. Let's make that 7. 7 missed free throws, 5 of them in this quarter. And we're picking up a foul on the rebound. And we'll go all the way down to the other free throw line and see if Massac can continue their hot streak. That was on number 33, Jonathan Green. That's his 4th. He's getting his money's worth of the free throws. Get 5 more in a varsity game, Jonathan. Take a break. He'll go down and get his jersey on for the varsity game. Jackson Lee's first free throw bounces high and falls in. And they are now 11 for 15. And they get 12 for 16. Jackson Lee hits them both. 1 minute, 20 seconds to play, 44-29 Massac. Daniel Dahmer's going to get called for a, he didn't mean to. It was a really high dribble. And we'll add another turnover to our collection. See Nelson Bender, some good footwork again. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Be buying a ball. Gabe Duncan's coming in for Tommy Hohubner. Daniel Dahmer gets tied up in the lane. Ball's taken away and an easy layup for Massac, number 20, Trenton Dawson. And Dahmer looks like he's got a cramp or hurt something there in his left shin. (46-29), biggest lead of the night for Massac. 40 seconds, and Nelson Bender, and we'll see what he can do running the offense. Top of the key over to Duncan. Gabe Duncan goes right side. Back out front to Dayton Nichols. Dayton looks at the top of the key, drives left side. Little bounce pass into Gabe Duncan. Little shot up, no good. Rebound Massac with 26 seconds. And Nelson Bundren says, oh, I want that back. That's a new player for Massac, number 32, Leighton Dillard in for the bucket there, 6'1" junior. Look firm. Dayton Nichols, that nice left hand wouldn't go. 2 seconds left. Gabe Wright, it was Sam Wright at the buzzer, and it won't go, and that's the end. 48-29, Massac County. Amazing game. I think there was only there was no three-pointers made, and I think only 4 total the whole game shot attempted. You don't see that too often, do you, Ron? No, that was the most unusual thing of the evening. We'll be right back in a little bit with Ron Ellis and Kelly Wood, and we'll get organized and ready for that. Take a short break. Hope you're enjoying it. And we'll have our live Vienna cheerleading squad here tonight. Maybe Kristen can get us some video of them for the fans at home, see our girls in action, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
And good evening, everybody, from Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis alongside Kelly Wood, and we've got Vienna basketball here tonight. The Massac County Patriots in here, going to take on the Eagles here this evening in a basketball game that ought to be one heck of a game. Massac County comes in with a record of 12 wins and 2 losses on the year. Their 2 losses are to Carterville and to Harrisburg. They just knocked off Benton to win the conference for the River to River Ohio division the other couple nights ago. And the Vienna Eagles have won 5 of their last 6 games. They're now 6-10 on the season and looking to close out the season here on a big win tonight and then tomorrow afternoon against the Century Centurions. That would be a huge feather in their hat if they can pull that off. Massac County comes into this game a very well-rounded team. They don't have tremendous height, but they're very good at all positions, and they'll play 8 kids. They don't really lose a lot when they bring in 6, 7, and 8. And Kelly, I don't know if you've had the chance to see Massac County, but they have a freshman that's going to be one heck of a ball player down the road. Isaac Cosman, the son of Joe Hoffman, and as a freshman, I've talked to other people that have seen him play, and he's very good with the basketball, can shoot the ball, but what he does with the ball and dishing it out, making passes, he's been compared to a person called Larry Bird that used to play for Indiana State, was from French Lick, Indiana, and I haven't seen him play. I've seen some people that have, and I'm looking forward to it.
A few weeks ago I watched the Goreville Massac game because I had heard so much about him and happened to catch them on YouTube that night. Heck of a ball player, does not play like a freshman, does not move like a freshman. You can tell he's a coach's kid, and excited to watch him play live tonight, but I think he comes as advertised.
Well, what's interesting, you know that he's lived in the gym, grew up in the gym, and
I've seen him on the sidelines a lot of his life helping Dad.
And he's, he's the last of the Joe's kids, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be real interesting. I've been told of some of the passes that he's made, the no-look passes, and he's a kid that you flat better keep your eyes peeled, because he'll pop you upside the head or hit you right in the chest with a pass.
He sees the court well. He sees everything well, and you better be paying attention.
The starting lineup for the Massac County Patriots on the road in their their red uniforms with blue trim, white trim, is at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 22 is Brody Smallman. Also at a guard, a 6-foot freshman, number 24, Isaac Cosman. At a forward, a 6'4 senior, number 15, Tyler McIntosh. The other forward is 6'4 senior, number 30, J.J. Sweet. And a 6'3 sophomore, a forward, number 33, Brady Sissel. Head coach is Joe Hoffman. And I was talking to Joe, and one thing that he wanted me to do, and I told him I would be honored to do this, he has a 5-year-old grandson, and in December they found out that he has cancer, and he's been in St. Louis a lot in the last few months, up at Children's Hospital, dealing with his cancer. And if he said, what Joe asked me was that people would remember him. Graham Hoffman is his name. He's a 5-year-old little boy, and he just believes that God is going to prevail and heal him of this cancer, but it's going to be a long struggle, and I told him I would be honored to mention that. So if you
I've
would,
been watching that story, and the family is staying strong. Can't imagine what they're going through, but they need our prayers, and we know that God has the power to heal.
He really does. And having kids and grandkids, I can remember when our kids were little. Our oldest son had some health issues, and he wound up in Children's Hospital, which is a tremendous hospital in St. Louis, and everything worked out fine. But I'll tell you what, when as a parent and a grandparent, when you have your kids have something happen to them, you wish it could be you instead of them.
Right.
But hopefully everything will go great for Graham. And if you would, please remember him in your prayers. The starting lineup for the Vienna Eagles here tonight goes like this. At a guard, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Dawson Hill. Also at a guard, a 5'11 freshman, number 12, Owen Treat. At a forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 2, Charlie King. The other forward is 6'2 senior, number 4, Quentin Myers. And at center for the Eagles, a 6'5 junior, number 25, Skylar Blankenship. Head coach is Steve Dreer, and assistant coaches are Roger Webb and Chris Watson. Our officials for tonight's game, Mr. Dan Gwinnett, Jeremy Earlbeck, and John Allen. We're going to send it back to the studio. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be back for more here at Vienna High School right after these messages.
At Pantera, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Pantera, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. The Deposit your checks from the stands with mobile check deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Critter, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle Boys Coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle Girls Coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. We're getting ready for the start of this evening's game. I'd like to say hi to Brad and everyone down in San Antonio tuning in to listen for tonight's game. This ought to be a lot of fun here tonight. I expect Massac County likes to get up and down the floor. They really don't run a real hard offense. It's sort of a motion offense, but they like to break. They like to get up and down the floor quickly. And if you will let them, they'll shoot from just about anywhere on the floor.
They will. It'll be fun to watch.
And it should be a very up-tempo game. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Vienna wanted to slow this puppy down just a little bit. Dan's got a note here.
Vienna has played well on the run this year, but I don't think they can match the Massac team playing on the run, so I would think slow it down a little bit, maybe in better place.
They're not quite as fast as Loyola Marymount about 8 or 10 years ago when they were averaging 140 points a game, but it's still going to be quite a thing. Okay, wow. So Danny just said 1 year ago, the Tunnel Hill Junior High played the Massac County Junior High, and Owen Treat, I guess this was two eighth graders playing each other. Treat scored 34 points, and Hoffman scored 23 points. So who won, Massac County? So it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. The JV, Massac County won that game, and we're just about a minute away from the start of tonight's game. I've had the opportunity to, the last couple of days while I was working, I had the Big Ten Conference tournament on, and it's been a lot of fun watching the Big Ten Conference. University of Illinois is playing right now. They're probably finished. They started at 5:30 our time. I have no idea who won, don't want to know.
You have it
because I'm going to
recorded?
go home and watch it in
I'm
its
going to look
entirety.
and see. How about that?
No,
I won't tell you. I won't tell you.
I don't want to know.
I'm not telling you, but I want to know.
They're playing Rutgers. The last time those two teams met, the final score was like 92-88 or something like that. It was a ridiculously high game.
And your Vienna Eagles. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the players. First, for the visitors from Massac County, a senior, number 15, Kyler McIntosh. A sophomore, number 22, Brody Smallman. A freshman, number 24, Isaac Hoffman. A senior, number 30, J.J. Sweat. And a sophomore, number 33, Brady Sissel. Patriots are coached by Mr. Joe Cosman. Number 2, Charlie King. A junior. Number 3, Dawson Hill. A senior. Number 4, Quentin Myers. A freshman. Number 12, Owen Tree. And a junior. Number 25, Skylar Blankenship. Eagles are coached by Steve Dreer, assisted by Roger Webb and Chris Watson. Tonight's officials, John Allen, Jeremy Earlbeck, and Dan Gwynedd.
comes out to Sweet. They want to run. Hoffman in the front court. Over to Smallman. Smallman bounces it on the left baseline, throws it inside the paint, off the glass, too strong. Myers, that was McIntosh with the shot. Myers with the rebound. Hill into the front court, top of the key, left side to Myers. Myers for three, off the back of the rim, fights for the rebound. Charlie Hill kept it alive, it goes over Sweet. Quickly into the front court with the dribble, all the way down to the baseline, and that's a kick by Hill into end action. 3-0 with 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Hill brings it into the front court, left side over to King, into Myers. Myers, turnaround, spinner, off the glass, too strong, comes back to Myers. Myers kicks it off the glass again, too strong. King with the rebound, doesn't get the roll. There must be a lid on the basket.
Have to compliment the effort there, but I'm not sure why nothing would fall. They were so close each time.
Must be a lid on that basket. It's got to be.
Go remove that, Ron. You've got the vertical to get up there and knock it off.
With a ladder. First free throw is good. 3-1 is our score with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Next to last game of the season for Vienna High School. The girls completed their season last night with a great win at Massac County, 47-45 on a basket by Addison Bent. Second free throw is good with 5.5 seconds to go in the game. And the Eagles came from behind to win last night. They finished 12-2. Into the front court, Sissel, long threes, good by Sweet, and it's 6-2. They haven't even tried a shot, really. One shot so far on the inside. Hill, left side over to Treat to Myers. Myers drives into the paint, off the glass, too strong. Hoffman knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to the Eagles under their own basket, and Owen Treat will inbound it. 5:43 to go here in quarter number one. 6-2 is the score. Treat looks inside, way out on top, and the ball is almost knocked away. Hill comes out there with it. Into the front court to King. King into Myers. Myers double team, back over to King. King bodied up with the dribble. Goes right side to Treat. Treat dumps it into Myers. Ball's knocked away, stolen, and here they come, the Patriots into the front court with the dribble. Into the front court to Hoffman. Hoffman goes to the right side. Smallman, left side over to Sweet. Sweet from the left elbow, knocks it loose. Almost double dribble. Gets it back over to Sissel. Sissel off the glass, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Dawson Hill. That'll be Hill's first. And with 5:08 to go here in quarter number one, to the free throw line to shoot two will be Brady Sissel. First free throw, no good. Six to 2 is the score. 4-point deficit. We've played almost 3 minutes. Second free throw is good, makes it 7-2. Three-pointer would look real nice right now.
I'd like a couple of those.
Yeah, Hill into the front court, working against Sweet. Right side, over to Myers. Myers draws Sissel. Now it's between the circles. Over to Hill. Hill goes left side, works into the corner, over to Treat. Over to Blankenship. His 16-footer rims in and out. Rebound ripped out of there by Sissel. Hoffman has it into the front court. Passes it left side to Smallman. Over to Sissel, down deep on the baseline. They kick it outside to Hoffman. Hoffman, skip pass, left side for Sissel. Oh, that's Smallwood. Small man hits a three, and it's quickly 10-2. They've hit 3 threes. Myers has the ball knocked away from him. Blankenship right side over to Hill. Hill looks inside, and we want a timeout. 4:14 to go. This will be the Massac timeout. 10-2 is the score. We'll take a break and be right back.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance. You can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
We're back here at Vienna High School. Next to last game of the season. Century tomorrow afternoon, JV at 3 o'clock, then the varsity, and then tomorrow evening, homecoming right here at Vienna High School. And then next weekend, we start football. Is it
That's
August?
a funny thing to say.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Yeah.
It should be August. I'll tell you what, this weather is going to just rip these football fields apart if they have natural gas. It's going to be ugly. King down into Blankenship, off the glass, too strong. Smallman with the rebound. He gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman into the front court, over to Sweet. Sweet back to Hoffman. Oh, what a pass. That should go off of Massac, and it does. I mean, Hoffman just zings that ball.
I wouldn't want to be in the way of that. You have to be paying attention for sure. And Ron Vienna is still looking for their first field goal of the ball game.
Yes, they are, with 4:02 to go here in the first quarter. We have Matt Johnson's coming in, along with Mason Curley. Curley, a 5'11 senior. Matt Johnson's a 6'2 senior. And Nathan English, a 6'3 senior for the Patriots, came in. Hill into the front court, over to Curley. Curley gets it to Myers. Myers double team. Can't go anywhere and throws it away. Second turnover on the Eagles. He was trying to hit Curley over here on the near side. Hill, Myers, Curley, Johnson, and Treat. The 5 Eagles on the floor right now. Skip pass, right side to Hoffman, into the paint, 15-foot jump shot, too strong. Hill with the rebound. Hill with 3:28 to go. Gets it in the front court, over to Treat. Curley has it. Curley, top of the key, to Myers. Right side to Johnson. Johnson to Treat. Treat, top of the key, left side to Curley. Curley gets it into Myers. Myers off the glass, leaves it short, blocked from behind. Sissel with the rebound. Sissel to Hoffman, baseball pass to Smallman. Smallman, oh, what a pass, down on the low block to English, off the glass and in.
What a pass, Ron.
12-2, and I mean, you almost need a baseball mitt to catch that sucker. Myers for a long three off the back of the rim, rebound by Hoffman. Baseball pass up to Sweet, off the glass, blocked by Curley. Over to Hill. Hill into the front court, down to Johnson, goes off of his foot out of bounds, and that's the third turnover.
And Ron, when Hoffman made that pass, he was not looking anywhere near where he threw it. I mean, talk about faking out the defense. He was looking to the right wing and threw the ball right down into the paint.
Will Harmon, a 5'10 freshman, comes in for the Patriots. Blankenship comes back in for the Eagles. He replaces Treat. And Hoffman brings the ball into the front court with the dribble, top of the key to the free throw line. Oh, what a pass! And blocked by Blankenship. They thought they're wanting them goaltending on the other side. Myers is fouled. Blankenship came through there and blocked that baby. What a block!
The block was incredible, and the pass before it, Hoffman's worth the price of admission to just see where he's going to throw the ball when he's looking the other direction.
2:20, Johnson's going to inbound it under the Vienna goal. They look to get it in and do to Hill. Hill has the ball into the paint. Little floater, doesn't get the roll. Rebound comes out there to English. English over to Hoffman. Hoffman into the front court, top of the key. Over to English, left corner, over to Harmon. Back, good ball movement, back to Hoffman, left side to Harmon. His shot up, rims out of there. Johnson with the rebound, over to Hill. Hill with 1:53 to go here in the first, into the top of the key. He goes left side over to Curley. Curley looks inside, nothing there to Johnson. Johnson's between the circles, right side over to Hill. Hill. Eagles cannot beg, buy, or steal a basket here in this first quarter. 15-foot jump shot by Blankenship, won't go. Ball's knocked loose. Myers knocks it away from Hoffman, right over to Harmon. Harmon back over to Hoffman with 1:27 to go. Left side, over to Sweet. Sweet back to Hoffman. Hoffman passes it back to Harmon for a wide open three. Too strong. Rebound ripped out of there by Massac County. Shot no good. Blankenship with the rebound over to Hill. Hill into the front court to Curley. Curley looks inside, back on top over to Hill. Into the paint. Little shovel pass over to Blankenship. Floater, no good again. Rebound by Sissel. And here they come. 12-2 is our score. Vienna unable to score a field goal here in the first quarter. We're under a minute to go. Left side over to Sissel. Sissel, skip pass into the right corner to English. Back to Sissel. And the shot goes. About 16 feet out. It's 14-2 as Sissel scores. Hill with 37 seconds to go. The Eagles desperately need a basket. Curley has it out on top. He gets it to Myers from the left elbow. Myers, left side over to Curley. Out on top over to Johnson to Hill. Hill sets it up into the paint. 10-foot jump shot. Got the roll finally with 17 seconds left. Vienna scores its first basket of the game. They had 2 free throws before that. Goodness gracious, an 11-0 run. Hoffman, oh, what a pass. Blocked by Blankenship again. Johnson from three-quarter court, way off the mark, but 2 blocks by Blankenship here in the first quarter. 14-4 after 8 minutes. Massac County will be right back.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Reid Mcewen as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
We're back here at Vienna High School. Kelly's totaling everything up there real quick. Massac County hit a 3 to start the game. Vienna hit 2 free throws. And then it was an 11-0 run by Massac County before Vienna finally scored its first basket with 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's 14-4 after one stanza. Vienna was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 100%. Massac County 1 of 2 for 50%. Kelly, you got some more totals?
Well, for Vienna, it's going to be pretty easy. Charlie King with 2 points and Dawson Hill with 2 points. Vienna shot about 6% from the field in the first quarter, so we'd like to see that improve. Leading scorer for Massac County is Brody Smallman with 6 points and Dathan English with 2, J.J. Sweet and Brady Sissel each with 3.
Well, when you hit 1 shot for the quarter, you have nowhere to go but up.
That is true. So we are ready for that.
Well, we're in the second quarter. Eagles with the basketball to start the second stanza. Out on top with it is Hill. He's being guarded by Smallman. And we're going to have a block on English. That'll be his first. That's the second foul on the Patriots here in this game. The Eagles have 2 fouls also. Into the front court. Johnson has the ball stripped away from him. And we're going to wind up with a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Massac County. Too much dribbling right there.
Ron, if you're Vienna, you have to think you're getting good shots down here. They're not going in, but for the most part, you've protected the ball, and if some of those can start dropping, this is a different ball game.
Into the front court. Massac County has the basketball. Smallman, right side over to Harmon, and the ball knocked loose by Treat. Treat, King, Blankenship, Myers, and Hill. The 5 Eagles on the floor. Harmon, Hoffman, Smallman, English, and 15 is McIntosh for the Patriots. 1-3-1 zone by the Eagles. Out on top, Smallman with the ball. Back over to Harmon. Harmon, ball's knocked out of bounds by Treat. It'll stay with Massac County. And we played 46 seconds here in the second quarter. We're going to get a sub coming back in. Well, there's a little difference. Harmon's 5'10". They list him in that. There's no way. And then I believe that's Sissel. Nope, number 30 is Sweet, J.J. Sweet. He's 6'4". Round the horn they go. Hoffman drives baseline and kicks it right side. 3 by Sweet, no good. Blankenship with the board. He got 2 big blocks in the first quarter. King into the front court, over to Blankenship. 15-foot jump shot, leaves it short. Rebound comes out to McIntosh, and Blankenship knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to Massac County. 6:50 to go here in the first half. 14-4 is the score. Eagles, inability to score. They're still in this game, just down 10. Seems like Massac County's had the ball 80% of the time. Hoffman out on top, over to Sweet. Left corner, Smallman. 15-foot jump shot by McIntosh is no good, and Treat comes up there with it. He gets it over to Hill. Hill quickly into the front court. Ball thrown away. They tried to hit Blankenship, and that's the 5th turnover on the Eagles. Left side to Smallman. Smallman in the left corner to Sweet. He drives baseline. McIntosh puts a finger roll up. No good. Just Sweet with the rebound. Long 3 by Hoffman's good, and Hoffman makes it 17-4. Hill brings it across the half line. Hill, right side over to King. His 3-pointer doesn't get it, but he'll go the line for 3 as Smallman hit his arm. And that'll be Smallman's first. 4th team foul on the Patriots. 5:56 to go. And Charlie King, who is 2 for 2 from the line. Those coming back early in the first quarter, is now 3 for 3. He makes it 5 for the Eagles, 17 for the Patriots. Second free throw is on its way, no good. And he gets the third one here. McIntosh comes out. Sissel comes back in. Trading 6'4" for 6'3". And the third Charlie King free throw. Takes one extra dribble. And this one's nothing but the bottom of the net. Hits 2 of 3. He's got 4 of the 6 points that the Eagles have on the board.
It all came from the line.
Yes. Out on top with it, Sissel in the left corner. Smallman for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound ripped out of there by English, up and in. Offensive board for the Patriots, and it's 19-6. Nobody checking out on the strong side. Treat between the legs, kicks it back to Myers. Myers, 15-foot jump shot, got the roll. Soft touch right there by Q, and it's 19-8. Quickly, Hoffman in the left corner to Smallman. Skip pass, right side to Sissel. Back to Hoffman. And in the right corner, they get it back around the top of the horn, driving inside. Pass back to Smallman. Smallman. Hoffman's directing traffic, and the ball's almost taken away. Hoffman has fouled by Blankenship. He went up in the air from the left elbow, and you can see Blankenship grab the arm. That'll be his first. And we have a Massac timeout. 19-8, Massac County. We'll be right back.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles. Bank anytime with Allegiance Bank app, introducing new features with all the conveniences you already love, like 24/7 access, account transactions, online bill pay, and now even more powerful tools like mobile deposit for true banking on the go. Spin, making person-to-person payments easy and secure, along with smart tools like GoFocus to help you visualize your financial profile and plan for the future. It's the next best thing to banking with them in person. Download their app for free today in the App Store or Google Play. Allegiance Bank, building stronger communities since 1906. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're back here at Vienna High School. And 4:54 to go here in the first half. Hoffman to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. The first is nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes it 20-8. Isaac Cosman, 6-foot freshman guard for the Patriots. Second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's 21-8. A 13-point lead. Eagles really need a basket. Hill brings it into the front court. Man-to-man pressure by the Patriots all the way. Over to Treat, on top to Curley. Curley, right side to Johnson. Johnson on top to Treat. Treat, top of the key. Takes a dribble. He's double teamed. He goes back to center court, throws the ball up, and it's batted around and stolen away. Hoffman over to English. Up and in.
How'd that go in, Ron?
23-8. 6 turnovers on the Eagles. Hill into the front court. Right side to Treat. Back to Hill. Launches the 3 off the back of the rim. Treat with the rebound. Off the glass and in. Owen Treat makes it 23-10. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Tip to English. Smallman walks. That's the first turnover in the game on the Patriots.
That's why they're so good.
Smallman takes a little walk-on reading. Treat to Hill. Back to Treat. Into the front court. In the right corner to Curley. Ball's tipped and stolen away. Sissel has it. And that's going to be a block. Oh, a charge. Hill gets the charge. And that'll be a foul on number 30, J.J. Sweet. That'll be, that's their 5th, they say. Into the front court. Hill, top the key, left side, over to Johnson. Johnson to Blankenship. Ball's knocked loose. And it's taken away from Blankenship. Hoffman has it in the back court, being guarded by Curley. Curley is left behind. Oh, what a pass from Hoffman over to Sweet. Running the floor well. And the layup, 25-10. Curley, stop, jump. There's a walk. Blankenship forgot to take a walk, and we're going to have a little pushing here. Blankenship and Sissel got into it a little bit. Sissel had to be restrained. Now we'll watch it get called a little tighter here. They're going to get Sissel out of there. Kyler McIntosh is going to come in for Sissel, and they sit him down, let him cool off. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Over to Sweet. Into the front court. Sweet all the way down. Knocks loose and stolen out of there. Treat has it. Over to Hill. Hill directed traffic as he crosses the half line. Back over to Treat. Treat, little floater, got it. 25-12, back to 13. 2:48 to go. Hoffman has it. Hoffman working against Curley. Into the front court. All the way down. Finger roll. Count it. 27-12. He went up coast to coast on the finger roll. Hill crossing the half line now. Double team. Gets it to Blankenship. Blankenship tried to get it to Curley. Tipped, and Treat comes up with the loose ball. Back to Blankenship. Off the glass and in. Skylar Blankenship makes it 27-14. They need some defense. Back to 13 with 2:10 to go here in the first. Ball stripped away, but Hoffman, right to Massac County. Down on the low block, over to McIntosh. Stolen away by Hill. Hill leads the break. Down to Treat, lays it up and scores! 27-16 off the steal. 3 turnovers on the Patriots. In the front court, over to Sweet. Sweet, Hoffman wants a timeout. 27-16, 1:49 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30 and be right back.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. Eagles on a little bit of a run here. They've cut it down to an 11-point deficit and playing a little bit better basketball.
They're making it fun.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't beg, buy, or steal a basket in that first quarter. Scored our first basket with 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. And that 2 free throws and 1 basket. You said they were 1 of 6. Only 6 shots in that first
they were
quarter.
1 of 17.
1 of 17.
Shooting
oh
about
my
6%.
Goodness.
But they were getting off good shots. They weren't rolling in, and we're seeing it happen a little more now.
Baseball pass down to Hoffman. Hoffman turns, spins to the glass, doesn't get the roll. Rebound pulled out of there by Sissel, up and in, and it's 29-16. Into the front court. Hill, left side over to Myers. Myers bounces it down to Blankenship. Double team, too strong off the glass. Rebound ripped out of there by Sweet. Sweet leads the charge into the front court. Sissel has it on the baseline. Back out to Sweet. Sweet will hand it off over to Hoffman, and Isaac Hoffman will set up the play. Hoffman crossover dribble, goes right side. Baseball pass, left side over to Smallman. His 3 rims out of there, and Treat comes out there with it. Treat leads the break, 2-on-2. Now it's 3-on-2. Sweet goes down, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes out there to McIntosh. McIntosh, with people all over him, gets it over to Smallman. Smallman on the left baseline, over to Sissel. Baseline jumper, short, no good. Smallman with the rebound. Smallman up, no good. McIntosh has it knocked away from him. Myers comes out there with it. This is not a game for the faint of heart. Bodies everywhere. Into the front court. Hill, stop and go dribble. He has it taken away from him. Long pass up to Sissel. Lays it up and good, and we're going to get the foul. Myers is going to be charged for the foul. 31-16 as they count the basket. Myers has his first foul. And we've only got about 75, 80 people in the gym, but boy, I tell you what, it's a noisy group. Now, the referee is
we're going to the line, are we not?
Did they call the foul?
Well, I thought
they called a foul. I thought he said foul, but apparently no.
So just the basket? Basket counts?
I guess they're going to say it was goaltending.
Oh.
But he originally called a foul. I guess that's not going to be the case. Take the foul away from Myers. And Sean Acree. Sean Acree's a 6-foot junior. He's in the game for the Eagles. Hill gets it over the half line. All the way down. Oh, what a pass down to Myers off the glass. Short, no good. Rebound comes out there to McIntosh. McIntosh gets it over to Sweet. And it's getting physical out here. Into the front court, Sissel. Left side over to Harmon. Back out on top over to Sweet. Sweet directing traffic. Drives inside. Walks, no call. Myers with the rebound. Long pass down to Blankenship. Blankenship can't get the shot off before the half comes to a close. And it's 31-16 is our halftime score. We're going to total everything up. We'll be back here at Vienna, and everybody will have a chance to cool off here at halftime. We'll be right back.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
At Pantera, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Pantera, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Pantera, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. Halftime, 31-16, a 15-point lead by the Patriots over the Eagles. Started off 14-4 after one stanza, and we were outscored 17-12 in that second stanza. For the half, Vienna hit 4 of 5 free throws for 80%, and 3 of 4 free throws for the Massac County Patriots. They hit 75%. 10 turnovers on Vienna, 3 on Massac County in the first half. And Kelly, you got some other totals here, girl?
I do. If we take a look at Massac County, we have 5 players on the board. English with 6 points, Brody Smallman with 6, Isaac Hoffman tied for the leading scorer with 7 points, along with Brady Sissel with 7 points, and 5 for J.J. Sweet. We see the Massac County Patriots are shooting 40% from the field and 75% from the line. The Vienna Eagles on the board, we have Charlie King with 4 points, all of those coming from free throws. 2 for Dawson Hill, 2 for Quentin Myers. Owen Treat is the leading scorer with 6 points, and Skylar Blankenship with 2. The Eagles are shooting 21% from the field and 80% from the line. The story really is the first quarter. The Eagles were 1 of 17 from the field, but came back in the second quarter, 5 of 11, so that increased those percentages a little bit, and we saw some more baskets dropping, and they're going to need a lot more of that.
Well, we said that I made the comment, hitting 6%, just 1 field goal in the first quarter. They had nowhere to go but up, and they hit 4 more, plus 4 in that second quarter to go from 1 to 5, but still we need about 10 or 12 in one quarter.
We do,
and
especially against a team as good as Massac.
And we have not hit a 3-pointer yet.
No.
And they've hit a couple of threes.
Really, not a lot of attempts from the 3-point.
Well, we haven't had a chance.
3 attempts, and we've seen several threes from Massac County.
Their defense has been smothering in the first half. They've double-teamed the guards, and seriously, Vienna has not been able to get into an offensive rhythm in this first half as the pressure has been very intense. And it's almost like on defense, Massac County's playing with 7 people out on the floor the way they are smothering the defense here, and Vienna's unable to get very few open shots. Everything's contested.
They've shot 28 times, but I would say at least, 75% of those have been throwing the ball up, hoping that it goes in. They're just not getting open the way that you would expect them to, the way that we're seeing Massac get open on the other end, which has a lot to do. I keep talking about it, but Hoffman's passes are incredible. The way he's moving the ball, and really the whole team moves the ball well, but they're quick and they're getting into position very quickly as well.
One of the big things is the telltale sign that the Patriot defense is very smothering is the 10 turnovers that Vienna had in that first half, and 4 of the turnovers led directly to breaks going the other way, and Vienna did a better job in the second quarter of cutting those turnovers down, but still, you get 10 turnovers in a half, your average, you're thinking that you're going to wind up with 20.
Not
when
good
there's
math.
just 3 turnovers on the other team.
And it was halfway through the second quarter when we saw the first turnover
for Massac County, yeah.
They protect the ball extremely well.
I'm impressed by the way they smother everything. They played a straight man-to-man. The offense is sort of spread for Massac County, and Hoffman tries to drive the dribble penetration, and only one time did he take the ball all the way down to the rack because nobody cut him off. But most of the time, as soon as somebody comes to him, he's looking for the open guy and sees the floor very, very well, hits that open guy, and in the very beginning, Smallman hit 2 big 3-pointers to start the game for Massac County off of dribble penetration, kicking it out to the sides.
Yeah, Hoffman knows that if they're all over him, somebody else is open, and he's seeing the court very well, getting the ball to the open man, and they're scoring most of the time.
Tomorrow afternoon, we have homecoming here at Vienna High School, the last game of the regular season, the abbreviated one. Century Centurions will be here at Vienna High School, and then next weekend, football starts and volleyball starts. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the schedule for Vienna High School volleyball, and I know that they're the Eagles football. They're going to be playing Saturday afternoon. I'm not sure who they're playing.
Now, is it the first couple of games of the year for all schools are on Saturday afternoon, and then they're switching to Friday?
Not really.
Okay.
I know Marion's first game is Friday night.
Okay.
And they're playing the Carbondale Terriers. Marion was going to play Chicago Hope, and they couldn't find a neutral place to be able to play the game, so they're playing the Carbondale Terriers twice. The first one's a doesn't count game for their conference of the South 7, and that'll be at Carbondale. They have a synthetic field. That's Friday night. And then the following week, Marion plays Cahokia on Saturday afternoon, and that'll be an afternoon game in Marion. So the first 2 weeks, most schools are going to be playing on Saturday afternoon the first 2 weeks, just because typically March is a little bit cooler in the evening. And if you're familiar with football, August, when you start in August and play in September, you're
miserable.
Dry weather, usually a little bit warm. They get some extra breaks in there for the heat. We won't have to be worrying about any extra breaks for heat. That's for doggone sure.
No, they even start 30 minutes later, trying to let the sun set a little more, and we will not see that this year. Well, maybe later this year, but not this part of the year.
It's going to be crazy having football in March and April, for Pete's sakes. And baseball and softball will start April the 19th, so you're going to have overlap there. And it's just, I'll just say this. In my opinion only, it's insanity amuck is what we've got.
I can't say I disagree.
All right. Massac County with the basketball. Vienna opens in a 1-3-1. On the left corner with the ball is Smallman. He thought about taking the three, and they throw it away. Sweet, trying to be too fancy with it, throws it away, and that's their first turnover of this half, and it only took them 14 seconds. Treat, Hill, King, Myers, and Blankenship, the original five for the Eagles, and also the original five for the Patriots. McIntosh, Smallman, Hoffman, Sweet, and Sissel. Out on top, Myers over to Treat. Treat, top of the key. He's being hounded by Sissel. Keeps the dribble. Out on top to King. Wide open three from the top, short, and the rebound. Pulled out of there by the Patriots. Into the front court with the dribble, Sweet. Sweet, left side. Hoffman for three. Got it. 34-16. Out on top, Hill has it. Hill bounces in the right corner to King into Blankenship. Double teamed off the glass. Doesn't get it. Myers with the tip. No good. Ball's knocked loose. We're going to have a tie-up. McIntosh tied up by Treat. And on the possession arrow, it'll go to Vienna. 6:54 to go in the third. Treat has the ball on the right side to Hill. Hill into the corner over to Treat, and the ball somehow gets all the way through there to King on the other side. Into Blankenship. He double dribbles. Ball up, no good. Tip back over to King. King has his shot blocked. McIntosh with the rebound. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman will bring it into the front court. Hoffman dribbles to the right side. Pass over to Sweet. Long three, too strong. Long rebound comes out to Hoffman. Off the miss, Smallman has it. Goes left side, and we're going to get charged on Smallman against Hill. That'll be Smallman's second foul of the game. Blankenship comes out. Matt Johnson comes in. 6:16 to go. And Dawson Hill will bring the ball into the front court. Not to be mistaken for his dad, David Hill. Into the front court, Myers. Right side over to King. King to Johnson in the right corner. Johnson, ball tipped away by Hoffman, and it goes out of bounds. He can't save it, and it will stay with the Eagles in the backcourt. Treat will inbound the ball. He gets it in over to Hill. Hill being accosted by Sweet. Right side over to King. Nice pass into Myers. Myers off the glass, leaves it short. Got bumped from behind by Sissel. No call. Hoffman into the front court. Hoffman, oh, what a pass down to McIntosh, and Treat's going to pick up the foul. That'll be Treat's first. And to the free throw line will be Mr. McIntosh for two. His first is good, 35-16. We need a basket. We've been stuck on 16 for a long time. Going back into the second quarter, it was 27-16. Now it's 36-16. It's a 9-0 run by the Patriots. Into the front court, Treat with the ball. Into the right corner to Johnson. Johnson over to Treat, and they throw it away. And the defense is just smothering against Vienna here this evening.
Massac came to play as they always do, and it's tough for Vienna to get good looks right now.
It is, and they're everywhere. They're like Samoir Fair. Into the front, Sweet to Smallman for three off the front of the rim. Johnson has the ball poke checked away from him, and Massac County chases it down. Hoffman into the front court. Hoffman, crossover dribble, into the left elbow, triple team, into the left corner over to Sweet. Sweet down to Smallman. Smallman fouled, count it, and one. I think it's Hill with the foul. Nope. They're going to say it's Quentin Myers. That's his first. Smallman makes it 38 and 4:59. 38-16. Vienna's not scored here in the second half. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. It's our mask timeout. Oh.
Take your mask
Does your
off,
financial
Ron.
advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Critter, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing. Member SIPC.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
We're back here at Vienna High School. 38-16 is the score. The Eagles have not scored this half. Going back into the last half, it was 27-16. That was the last basket that Vienna scored. Since then, it has been an 11-0 run. Smallman makes it 12-0. 39-16. Smallman comes out, and Will Harmon comes in. Dawson Hill will bring the ball into the front court. Man-to-man pressure. There's a surprise by the Patriots. Double team to Hill, over to Myers. Myers, long three off the front of the rim. Rebound ripped out of there by Sweet. Sweet gets it over to Hoffman. Into the front court with the dribble. Left side, over to Harmon. Harmon, double team to Sweet. Sweet, nice little quick pass over to McIntosh. His 15-footer's no good. Treat with the rebound. Treat down over to Myers. Myers going to pick up a block. Wow.
We'll take that.
And Myers may have hurt his wrist on that collision.
He went down hard.
I think that was McIntosh with the foul. It is. That's his first. Team's second this half. And Myers still holding his wrist. That'll be a blow if he can't go. It's his right wrist that's the problem. Up in St. Louis, the Vegas Knights are leading the Blues 3-2. The Blues have trailed that entire game. And Myers still trying to walk it off. They're cleaning up the floor here a little bit.
Ron, you want me to tell you the Illinois score?
No. And Q's going to try to work through this. We'll see. He's administered the ball. 4 minutes, 26 seconds to go here in the third. The free throw's good. 39-17. And with 4:26, we got her first points of the half. Still haven't scored a field goal. Second free throw, no good. English with the rebound. He gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman will bring it into the front court, passes it over to Harmon. Down to Sweet. Sweet loses possession. Coming out of there with it was King. Their 5th turnover of the game. Into the front court to Treat. Into the paint. Turns, spins. He's fouled. Count it and 1. Treat makes the basket. And the foul on McIntosh. That'll be his second. 39-19 and 4:09 for our basket. Free throw by Owen Treat is up and no good. McIntosh with the rebound. It's amazing to me. They get the rebound, and before they come down, they're already passing it off to a relief valve to keep somebody from being able to knock it away from them. Sweet kicks it left side over to Hoffman. Hoffman, it's a 3-2 zone by the Eagles now. Driving baseline, McIntosh, quick ball movement. Harmon for 3, way off the mark. McIntosh off the glass and in. Nobody boxed him out. It's 41-19. 3:37 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court. Dawson Hill with the ball. Man-to-man pressure by the Patriots. Right side to King. King to Treat. Treat with Hoffman on him. He goes right side into the corner to King. King looks inside. Harmon's all over him. Gets by him into the paint. Little floater way short. McIntosh with the rebound. McIntosh double teamed over to Sweet. Sweet double teamed. Back over to Hoffman. Hoffman races into the front court. Baseball pass down to English on the low block, up and in.
Ron, he wasn't even looking at him.
43-19, and English just stepped into the paint to receive that pass, and the pass was already thrown before English made the cut. Hill out on top with the ball. 2:44 to go here in the third. Hill crossover dribble into the paint, blocked out of there. Treat comes up with the loose ball. Treat goes to the right side. He picks up the dribble. Kicks it out on top to Hill. Hill drives all the way down, blocked by Sweet, and Sweet will pick up the foul. J.J. Sweet with the foul. That'll be his second as I have it. It is. They're 4th in the half. 2:30 to go here in the third. And Dawson Hill will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. .12-3 run so far for the Patriots this quarter. Hill, first free throw, rims out of there. And coming in is number 33, Brady Sissel, and 22, Brody Smallman. Replacing McIntosh and Hoffman. Well, with Hoffman not in there, we need to make some hay. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes out there to Sissel. Sissel gets it over to Smallman. Smallman passes it across the half line to Sweet. Sweet, crossover dribble, working against King. So 1-3-1 zone again. Down to English. English, finger roll, short, gets it back. Ball stripped away from him by Treat. Hill has it in the front court. Back to Treat. Treat gets it down to Blankenship, off the glass and in. 43-21, nice movement by the Eagles on that possession. Sweet into the front court. Crossover dribble. Blankenship knocks it away from him, and it's going to stay with the Patriots. Hoffman coming back in. That takes care of that little extra paid.
We got about 30 seconds there.
156.
And scored.
We're going to make sure that you have a steady. Now we have Curley's going to come in for Johnson. Or no, is that King? King. Mason Curley, the senior, 5'11", comes in. And Smallman will inbound it to Harmon. Harmon on top, left side over to Hoffman. Oh, what a pass down to English. And they got a partial block on that. I think it was Myers. Treat throws it away. Going back the other way, 2-on-1. Over to English, lays it up and scores. 45-21. Into the front court, Hill. Over to Myers. Myers is fouled. We're going to get a push. I think this will go against English.
I think we're getting a little heated.
Just a little. That was a pick'em. I think it's Dathan English. It is Dathan English. It's his second non-shooting foul. Owen Treat will inbound it under his own goal, and Sean Akery is going to come in for Quentin Myers. He'll take a little bit of a blow here with 1:28 to go in the third quarter. 45-21 into, nice pass into Blankenship. Put it up and in as he never came down with the ball. 45-23. Harmon into the front court. Over to Sissel. He drives. That's a walk. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That's a tough call.
That's a terrible call. Good gravy, Gertie. They're going to call Hill with the foul. That'll be his second. Ah, man. Non-shooting foul. That was a walk.
It was.
Harmon with the ball. Bounces it over to Smallman. Back to Harmon. Right side to Hoffman. Ball stripped away by Treat. Comes right back to Hoffman. On the left corner to Smallman. Out to Harmon and then Hoffman again. Hoffman working against Treat. 50 seconds to go here in the third. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman just holding the basketball, waiting for Treat to come out there. Now he passes it to Harmon. Curley will get him. Smallman back to Harmon. Harmon almost taken away by Treat. Hoffman comes up with the ball to English. English back to Hoffman. 30 seconds. Hoffman working against Treat. No 5-second count. Now they double team. Left side over to Harmon, to Smallman. Back to Harmon. Harmon. They double team him. They get it to Hoffman. Hoffman is fouled. No call to Smallman. Smallman. Three's good. Good gravy. 48-23. 5 seconds to go. Treat over to Hill. Hill has trouble with it. Puts it up off the mark. And that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 48-23. Patriots. We'll be right back to Vienna High School after these messages.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
We're back here at Vienna High School. St. Louis Cardinals are beating the Houston Astros 4-2. They're at the end of the sixth inning. And what's amazing there, Cardinals have only given up 2 runs. The starting pitching has been decimated by anybody playing the Cardinals this spring so far.
Ron, as a Cubs fan, we need to change the subject.
As a Cubs fan, are they still playing baseball?
They are. I wore my Cubs shirt proudly today in St. Louis, actually.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know Chicago. I didn't know the North Side was still playing ball. I thought they just gave it up.
They've actually won a World Series more recently than the Cardinals.
Yeah, but who has the most?
You know what? I don't live in the past. I don't live in the past, Ron.
All right, that's a good thing. We're back to action here. And with the ball, Sweet has it. And it's getting very physical out there. As if it hasn't already been physical out there.
It has been all game, but getting worse.
48-23 is our score. Massac County outscored the Eagles 17-7 in that third quarter. Smallman, another rainbow, hits it, and it's 51-23. Smallman, that's a rainbow. It's a wonder. We have enough rain. We don't need any more. Akery has the shot. Oh, what a great poke from behind by Akery. Off the turnover, Treat gets the basket, and it's 51-25, a 26-point lead for the Patriots. Hoffman, man-to-man pressure by the Eagles. Hoffman just dribbling out there. Now he's going to crossover dribble between the legs, goes to the right side, over to Sweet. Sweet into the paint, hammered by Blankenship, no call. Comes out there to Treat. Treat into the front court. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Curley. And then he loses possession. Curley gets it back. He's hammered. No call. Akery with the rebound. He got the shot up. Then he missed it. He's going to foul Smallman. And Sean Akery will pick up the foul. And you can tell with all the arms and everything that the Patriots have that Vienna is rushing the shot when they get it.
Yeah.
Up to McIntosh. McIntosh walks. Now that was, if anything, could have been a blocking foul, but they call the walk on that one so they don't get the foul. That is the 9th turnover on the Patriots. 6 of them coming this half, and Johnson's coming in for Blankenship. 6 minutes, 37 seconds to go. Tomorrow's senior day for the boys. This last Monday night, the girls had their senior night. Into the front court, Hill. Right side, over to Treat. They whip it around the horn to Hill. On top, over to Treat. Treat, right side to Curley. Curley into the right corner to Akery. Ball stripped away and taken from him. Batted back, and Smallman will bring it into the front court. Picked up by Akery at center court. He throws it across the half line to Sweet. Sweet down on the low block over to McIntosh, or that's Sissel, up and in. Sissel makes it 53-25. Hill, right side to Curley. Long three, good. Or no, that's Treat. Treat made the three, and it's 28-53. Back to a 25-point deficit. Smallman into the front court with the dribble. Dribbling through a double team. 5:34 to go in the game. Smallman. Left side over to Sweet. Sweet drives baseline. Reverse layup is good. That's pretty. 55-28. Quickly. Hill kicks it back to Treat on top to Akery. Akery from 15 to Curley to Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out on top to Treat. Right side over to Hill. Hill into the paint. He loses possession going up, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Eagles. 14 turnovers on the game, and we have Harmon, English, and 35 is Ian Higgerson, a 6'4" sophomore. Higgerson had a good JV game here today for the Patriots. Big boy, 6'4" sophomore. Harmon into the front court with the dribble. 5 minutes exactly to go in the game. Harmon, 5-second counts on, gets it to English. English, left side, over to Higgerson. To Sissel, or that's Sweet. Sweet, left side to Higgerson, to Harmon. Harmon on the left side. Bounces it over to English. Right side to Hoffman. Hoffman into the paint. Little floater, and he's going to be fouled by Hill. Or are they going to call a charge? I think they're going to get Hill. No, they're going to call Curley with the foul. Mason Curley with the foul. That'll be his first. Charlie King comes in. Mask timeout. That was the first foul on Curley. Mask timeout. We will be right back right after this quick message.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck, not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
We're back here at Vienna High School. You want to see a heck of a game, go watch last night's game with the girls, Vienna girls and the Massac County Lady Patriots. It was a heck of a game, and Vienna won the game on a basket by the senior, Addison Bent, with 5.2 seconds to go in the game. She hits the shot at the basket, and a steal by Johnson, lays it up and in. 10 turnovers on the Patriots, 55-30, and that win gave the girls a 12-2 record on the abbreviated season, and it was a fun game to call, and I'm looking forward to going back and watching it myself. On the right side, Harmon has it. Harmon into the paint, maintains his dribble, over to Smallman. Smallman down on the low block, over to Reid Mcewen. Shot up, no good. Charlie King with the rebound. Over to Treat. Treat brings it into the front court. Reid Mcewen is a 6-foot junior in there for the Patriots, and the only starter they have in there is Smallman. Ball's knocked loose and stolen. Harmon walks, no call, lays it up and in. 57-30. Treat brings it in the front court. Right side, King for three. Rims out. Smallman with the rebound. Smallman lets everyone back off. Now he'll bring it up over the half line. Gets it to Higgerson. Higgerson to Mcewen. Shot up, no good, and they're going to get Treat with the foul, I believe. That'll be Treat's second foul. Not many fouls called here tonight with the physicality that we've had in this basketball game.
Yeah, as intense as it's been, there's not been the fouls to match it.
Ian
While we're
Higgerson.
waiting for the shot, I need to tell you that my dad texted me to remind me he's a Yankees fan, and they have 27 World Series titles. So if we want to pick the best team in baseball, he wants you to know it's them.
And it has been a while since the Yankees won a World Series.
It has. That's a fun place to go. If you've never been to Yankee Stadium, I'd recommend it.
I was in New York a few years ago, and both the Mets and the Yankees were out of town. I'd love to go to both places.
I've not been to Citi Field, but been to Yankee Stadium a few times, and it's a fun place. They know how to do baseball in the Bronx.
Basket is, free throw is good. First one was not good, 58-30. 2:55 to go in the game. Treat with the ball. Treat maintains it. Skip pass, left side to Hill. Quick three off the back of the rim, no good. Treat with the rebound. He gets it up, missed the first one, got it back. He'll go to the line for two. And number 22 for the Eagles is in there, and I'm not sure who that is. I don't have their.
I don't.
Look over there on his notes. Who? Okay. Tommy Holhuber. Free throw is no good. Tommy Holhuber in there. Treat's second free throw.
Did he make or miss the first one?
He missed
I
the
was
first
talking.
one.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
second one
I
is
never
good.
knew that.
58-31. With the ball to Higgerson. Higgerson, right side over to Harmon. Harmon cut off on the baseline. He's double teamed. Paul Treat knocks it away. It'll stay with. Charlie Johnson comes out. John Green comes in. They get it in to Mcewen. Mcewen on top to Harmon. Harmon, top of the key, launches the three. He got it. So Will Harmon into the scoring column, 61-31, a 30-point lead. And that'll give us a continuous clock for the last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. King's three is good. Charlie King makes it 34-61. Connor Winans, a 5'11 junior, into the game for the Patriots. Right side, over to Winans. Winans to Reid Martin, a 6'2 sophomore. To Higgerson. Higgerson, right side to McEwen. McEwen, jumper, no good. And it goes off of Green. It'll stay with the Patriots with 1:32 to go, and the clock is still rolling. Coming in for the Eagles is number 20, Mercado Constantine. And we also is Samuel Wright coming in for Treat. And we're down to 1:10 to go. 61-34 is the lead. Massac County going to finish their season at 13-2. And a three-pointer by Harmon again.
Harmon's on
Makes
fire.
64-34. King into the front court. Crossover dribble. Ball's knocked loose. King gets it back. Fires it up. Short. Ball's batted around. Harmon gets it over to McEwen. And McEwen lays it up and scores. 66-34. Into the front court. Holhumner, King for another three off the front of the rim. Rebound by Higgerson. Higgerson to McEwen with 25 seconds to go, and that may be it. Harmon has it. King goes over to guard Harmon. He backs it up. 15 seconds to go, and if they leave him alone, he'll just run the clock out. And Vienna pulls back now. And that'll be our final score, 66-34. Vienna will go to 6-11 on the season. And they will Massac County will improve to 13-3. We're going to total everything up. We'll be back here for the post-game show right after these messages.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS.
Owners, recirculating money in our community helps create a stronger, more prosperous local economy. Check out the Feature Fridays they host each week and learn about the small businesses in Southern Illinois. When you're out shopping local, remember to hashtag Legions Loves Local and hashtag The Buck Stops Local. Member FDIC.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability are the hallmarks of all Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
We're back here at Vienna High School. 66-34 is our final score. And real quick, all of our sponsors that we've had to help put all this together this season. We've got one game to go. That's senior night tomorrow afternoon, and then homecoming tomorrow evening. But Banterra Bank, Trevelyan Brothers Construction, Edward Jones, Agent Russ Kruder, Tracy Goddard and Goddard's Auto Supply, Southern FS, Chris and Kim Bent, owners of C&K Equipment, Bush Hog Mowers, Legion's Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Vienna, Anna, and coming soon to Goreville, Rodney Golson with LPL Financial, Southern Trust Bank, Vince's DJ Show with owner Vince Holford, Danny, Joe, Susie, Joel, and Jed Trevelyan with Trevelyan Farms and WIBH radio station. Thanks to all of our sponsors to help all of this process happen. And a special to Josh Stafford and the Vienna School Board for permitting David Hill and Josh Stafford to have the vision to put all this together. And it's been an honor to help to bring these games. I've really enjoyed it coming back to Vienna High School and broadcasting, working with Coach Metcalf. Did that some during when he was here with the boys, and that was a lot of fun. And we had a good time with the girls, 12-2 this year, and looking forward to them coming back next year. So, Kelly, you got some individual totals here, girl?
I sure do. Let's take a look at Massac first. They had 8 players on the board. Will Harmon with 8 points. Reid Mcewen with 2. Dathan English, 10 points on the night. Kyler McIntosh, 4. Brody Smallman was the leading scorer with 15. Isaac Hoffman, 10 points. J.J. Sweet, 7. Brady Sissel, 9. And Ian Higgerson with 1. The Patriots shot 48% from the field and 78% from the line. Vienna Eagle had 6 players on the board. Charlie King with 7. Dawson Hill, 2 points. Quentin Myers, 3. Owen Treat was the leading scorer with 14 points, and Skylar Blankenship with 6, and Matt Johnson with 2 points. The Eagles shot 24% from the field and 50% from the free throw line.
Holding Blankenship and Quentin Myers down to 9 points collectively between the two of them. Tough on the inside as the Patriot defense was just smothering, is the best way to describe it here this afternoon for this game. Vienna was 6 of 12 from the free throw line for 50%. Massac County 7 of 13 for 54%. The Eagles had 15 turnovers for the game to just 10 for the Massac County Patriots tonight. With
and
the
Ron,
loss,
we saw that actually Vienna shot 2 more times than Massac did tonight.
Really?
Surprisingly. Not as good of shots. They weren't open as often, but they did shoot 54 times, and Massac shot 52.
And I had a thing to point out that with the Yankees, the Yankees may have had some more wins in the long run, but they get to pay the luxury tax every year with the exorbitant salary that they have, but they have an advantage over all the other teams because with their own network, the Y network, the Yes network that they have is highly popular in the New York vicinity, and with 12 million people, that's a lot of advertising opportunity.
You know, I love capitalism. You can spend as much as you want, but then the government decides to tax it, or Major League Baseball decides to do the same.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I've been on the Jumbotron at Yankee Stadium.
Really?
Eating a hot dog.
I'll be darned.
My mom and dad and I were on the Jumbotron prior to the game, so, I mean, pretty cool, but at the same time, I don't know if you want to be stuffing your face on the big screen.
Well,
but there's not many times you can catch me not eating.
That's true.
So
we were waiting for Coach Steve Dreer to come up, and he's on his way now. We were killing some time talking a little baseball, but it'll be interesting to get his quick thoughts here as he's literally on his way up here. He'll be here in just a moment. But Kelly, thanks for coming along, and you're going to be here tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, I will be here.
So Coach is coming down. We'll get his thoughts here this afternoon.
In between.
Coach Dreer's here. Oh, he's coming all the way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Get down here with us common folk.
I'm just gonna take this off.
I don't blame you. I would too.
Yeah, I know.
We won't turn you into the mask police.
Okay.
I don't think they care, quite frankly. Coach, tough game here tonight. The best way to describe the Massac County defense, I say, would be smothering.
Swarming, smothering, physical. Yeah, they made us like it. They just kicked sand in our face all night. So we're just not physically and mentally tough enough yet.
I actually made the comment at one point that I genuinely believe that they were playing with 7 people on the defensive side of the floor.
Well,
it seemed like it.
We let them take the play away. We worried about little bunnies and things we were missing, and we missed them because we didn't take our time. So early on, it was not anything to get discouraged about. We just missed some shots we've been hitting. So, and then it snowballed, and they got more aggressive, which is what a good team does. They're going to get more aggressive when you get a little tentative and a little unsure.
Kelly, we were 1 of 17 from the field goal in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. Subtract that first quarter out and total that up and see what we're here real quick. But 1 of 17 for 6%. We didn't score our first basket until 17 seconds to go in that first quarter. Yeah. And Coach,
we didn't hit free throws. We didn't hit layups. We didn't hit threes. We didn't hit the boards. We didn't hit them. And I know that sounds bad, but I told the kids before the game, I can watch a game, and I really believe I can tell in 15 to 30 seconds who the alpha is out there. And it was clear. They made contact with us many times before we ever made contact with them. So, and then we got frustrated. So we've just got some lessons to learn.
Well, but here's the thing. We've talked about this many times this year. This particular season is a learning season. Tomorrow afternoon is our last game. No chances of a regional, no chances of a state tournament run or anything like that. And that's a sad situation for our seniors. They're not like the college. They don't get an extra do-over.
No,
they're one and done. And but you look at this basketball team from where we were 6 weeks ago to where we are now. We had coming into tonight, we'd won 5 of 6 games, 5 of 7 games now with Century to go tomorrow afternoon. And we couldn't beg, buy, or steal a close win at the beginning of the year. And now, you said this, you were hoping that we'd learn how to win. And that's what I see we have done. The last 2 weeks, this is a different basketball team. Same players, but it's a different basketball team on the floor than what we had at the beginning.
Well, that's a great point, and I am proud of the progress that they've made. They turned the corner mentally and emotionally. We didn't really change very much coaching, jargon or anything. We just encouraged and pushed and all we could do. But they made the mental jump and learned to win close games, and then in a very short time learned to go from winning close ones to actually putting some hurt on some people. So I'm proud of that. I don't make excuses, but I do think the homecoming stuff today really affected us. The kids said they felt
distracted.
How'd they say?
Discombobulated?
Well, they didn't say that. because
they can't say that, huh?
Yeah, we don't have any Phi Beta captives yet, but I do think they got disconnected a little bit, and we weren't ready. I think we'll be better tomorrow. I think they want to do the right things. They're great kids. We just gotta get a little tougher. Got to get a little tougher when it gets bad. You got to pull together. You can't point. You can't make facial expressions or any of that kind of stuff. That's admitting that you're not tough when you do that. So
well, one thing that Coach that this is my observation, and we had Carterville last Saturday night here. We had Massac County here tonight. Those two teams are two of the more class teams, talent-wise, in Southern Illinois. We played Carterville to about 14 points. It was a 30-point victory tonight for Massac. When we can play on an even keel with the Cartervilles, the Massac Counties, the Bentons, the Nashville Hornets, when we can play with those schools, you know you've arrived.
Yes, sir. And that's what we need to do. I believe the score when they played, they being Massac, played Carterville, I think 64-40. I think they lost 64-40. At least that's the score I saw. I did not see the film, but I think that was the score. So obviously they didn't play as well as they did tonight. And conversely, we didn't play nearly as well as we played against Carterville. We did about what we could do against them. I mean, that's they're just better than us at this juncture.
But it's going to come down to on the defensive side. When we learn how to play the type of defense that those schools have, they're very disciplined. They work together. They switch well. And ironically, most of those schools like to play pretty much a man-to-man. You'll see an occasional zone from those types of schools, but they pretty well go man-to-man all the way. And, it'll be fun to watch.
I expected that today, but he didn't do that. He half-court trapped. He played a lot more zone than he did man tonight, which is unlike Joe. He knows that I know him real well. We've been through the wars for years and years. So.
Even though you were on the other side of the river, 6 miles from him, something like that?
Yeah, yeah. And I was in a situation then where I had more players than he did. And now it's a little bit reversed. His program's farther along, and they've got more depth than we do. And they are a well-oiled machine when they play like that. They looked good. I congratulated him, and we're still going to be friends, win or lose. He's a competitor and a very fine coach and a better man.
Well, you and I were talking before the game, and one of the things that you brought up, and it's an assessment that I've had. And just because you brought it up, I'm going to say something. But the weight room, the getting physically stronger to play the game of basketball there's not a person on the floor for Vienna that couldn't use an extra 5 to 8, 10 pounds of muscle. And as that happens and they get that muscle, it will help their entire game.
Well, and see, it's not as simple as just the physics of the matter. Yes, they'll get stronger, and yes, that helps them. But what it really does, these are teenage boys, and so there's a macho factor, and they gain tremendous confidence when they can stand in there with somebody. I mean, that's the biggest benefit of the weight room for kids at this age.
And it would be a lot of fun to see. What they can do. It's going to be fun to watch this group. Very young. We're going to lose some good seniors. Quentin Myers being a senior, he really will make a big difference. But Mason Curley, one of your first guys coming in off the bench. You've got Matt Johnson, and then Micah Harris is also a senior. Right. But with the nucleus that you've got coming back, the sophomores and the juniors and a couple of the freshmen that are here, you've really got a great nucleus to be able to come forward. And I'm glad I won't get into the politics and everything all of this, but it's nice to be able to get, we're going to get, we're 6-11, so they're set. We'll get 18 games in. Those 18 games are really invaluable for the next season.
Yes, definitely. And like I told you, I told them very bluntly to expect a knock on the door in 1 week. We're going to start back. I mean, the state has said that you can have practices, you can have full contact for the remainder of the school year. Unless they change that, we're going to start. The ones that can are. Now we're going to work on 4 facets of the game. We're raising money, and we're buying a shooting machine, the gun, which is the best basketball aid I've seen. And then we're going to work on both 2 levels of ball handling. The basic ball handling that a lot of our young kids in particular lack, and then the more advanced for some of our better players. And then plyometrics to actually physically enhance their performance and get them to be able to jump quicker, jump higher, move quicker, change direction, balance, and then the weight room. So those 4 things are on our hit list this summer.
Your radar.
A lot of shots up too.
Kelly, what was that total for the? 12 for 37.
Yeah, I knew we didn't heat up much.
So it was 7, let's see, it was 13 for 54 without that first quarter.
13 for 54 after the first quarter, taking out that first quarter.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference.
Yeah, maybe, but we still shot poorly.
You're only about 33, just a little over 33%, and but it'll be fun still to watch these kids as we move forward. And
we got to see if we can rebound from this emotional defeat, because our kids, I believe, they thought they could play with Massac and it would be a dogfight right to the end, and so emotionally that kind of whipped them a little bit. It's important for the program and the growth that we want in the program that they come out tomorrow and show that they've learned and grown and progressed, and they go out and take care of business tomorrow.
Well, here's what's really important. They want to come out. They lost this game. They lost to a quality team.
Yep.
There's nothing to hang your head about. They come out tomorrow night, and if they can beat Century, and Century's no slouch basketball team. Nope. They better become prepared to play. But if they can win tomorrow's game, that gives them a good step and a nice taste in their mouth for an abbreviated season. We're ending about the same time we normally do for basketball, but it'll be nice to be able to have that swagger for their step,
right,
winning that last game of the season.
Yep. Yeah, and that'll prepare them. That'll encourage them, I guess is a better way to say it, for the hard work that's going to be this spring and summer. So, and there's just no substitute for it. If we want to be a real quality team like the ones we've been playing here, we've got to do those things. We've got to dedicate ourselves and get better at stuff. You just, I mean, it's not even reasonable to expect to improve when you don't do anything. You know, there's I remember some old coach at a clinic one time, he said, I always tell the guys that, you know, you got to be working in the summer. That's where basketball players are made. And if you're not, if you're sitting around the pool with Mary Lou, then, you know, somebody's getting ahead of you. And I agree with that philosophy.
Lou Holtz.
Although I don't know any Mary Lou's.
Well, Lou Holtz said that championships are won in the summer.
Yep, I agree.
And that's exactly right. Mm-hmm. And he ought to know.
Yeah.
He won a few.
Yeah. I thought we had a couple kids compete the whole way through. And then most everybody else at some point hung their head. And so we've got to get better at that too.
Q's right wrist okay?
Yeah, I think so. He took a fairly hard fall, but yeah, I think he's fine.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up,
Yep.
and
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow. And we look forward to talking with you on Senior Day.
Yeah, we're gonna put on a better show for people tomorrow.
It'll be fun.
Tell them to tune back in.
It was nice to see a bunch of people in the gym tonight.
Yeah, it actually was. I did enjoy that. I don't know how all of them got in, to be honest, but
We only had 50 here at a time.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of bathroom breaks then. So
That's our
Yeah.
story. We're sticking to it.
yeah, but thank you again for your coverage. We'll try to give you a much better look tomorrow.
Well, it'll be a lot of fun, and I expect a veracity coming out tomorrow that will be equaled by none. How's that?
I will definitely have it because I won't sleep probably tonight. So I'll definitely be in that kind of a frame of mind, and they know me well enough to know by now that I will be like that. So hopefully that'll be the spark we need to really go. And I think they want to too. They didn't like their performance.
I think with it being Senior Day, that it'll be homecoming, but more importantly, Senior Day, and I don't think you're going to have any trouble with them getting jacked up for tomorrow's game.
I hope you're right. Well,
Coach,
thank
thanks
you
for
again.
coming.
Appreciate it.
That was head coach Steve Dreer, and we're going to get Kelly back here in just a second and get some final thoughts here. Final score again, 66-34. The JV lost to Massac County also here this afternoon. And final thoughts, girl.
Massac's a good ball team. They're going to be fun to watch over the next few years. Excited to watch Vienna close out the season tomorrow, hopefully with a W.
I hear that. Amen to that one. So that's going to be everything for Christian Bullock, who is down here handling the boards, and he's ready to go home, have some dinner, and get a nap before he gets back here tomorrow. Kelly Wood alongside. I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And the final score, once again, Massac County 66, the Vienna Eagles 34. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long, everybody, from Vienna High School.
That concludes this Vienna Eagles basketball broadcast here on WIBH Net 3. This Eagles basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by Banterra Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Trevelyan Farms, Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Goddard's Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, C&K Equipment, Legence Bank, and Trevelyan Brothers Construction. This has been a presentation of WIBH Sports.